when it's crunch time, I'll take Brunson over Luka. Watch Brunson play. Watch Brunson play. By the way, Luka ran Brunson away. Think about it. Like
that's true.
He's not a team killer yet, but if he doesn't change in the next 2 years, he will be. Damn. So that's why I'm like, I think he's on the right team. LA is not celebrating him. LA is not thanking Luka for the 3rd seed. That's not how the city works.
Yeah,
Dallas is thanking Luka for being there. Thank you, Luka. We love you. LA is like, nigga, you better win. You see what Kobe told Bron? Hey, you better win. We don't. Just the Lakers. We are only here to win. So I think that Nico was right. So I had to say that.
Defended by Thompson. 15 seconds left. Brunson takes a peek at the clock. Thompson digging in defensively. 8 seconds. Brunson.
Oh!
Launches.
Oh!
Jalen Brunson.
Oh! With that 3-finger shit.
Digging in defensively. 8 seconds. Brunson.
I did this exact same move to Cash. Look it up.
I'm a Kobe stan, and now it's instead of Lakers in 5, Anthony Edwards walking through the streets, headed into the arena talking about Wolves in 5. Heartbreaking. I don't know. People are wondering, is LeBron going to retire? Did we lose the trade? Is Ant-Man going to be the face now?
You want to hear my thoughts on the Laker trade? Somebody needs to get T-shirts made saying Nico was right.
Wow.
Nico was right.
That's a hot take.
Let me tell you why. Here's why I say why. Because remember, Luka was a perfect player, superstar to us until he got traded. Now everybody's looking like, and then Nico says, we think defense wins championships. And guess what? All they was talking about was how Luka don't play defense. And guess what? They attacked him every fucking time. He was the weakness to the point where the Lakers actually played zone to help the weak spot of Luka. So it's kind of like, Nico was right. Look, the guy's he's going to do the most amazing plays, the most amazing everything. But when it's time to win, the mental discipline it takes to be that, he probably has it. He just doesn't want to because he doesn't need to. So I will say this. Here's my thoughts on it. I will say this. I think Nico was right, but I also think that the trade for Luka was the greatest thing that happened to him. Here's why. Because in Dallas, they just was happy to have him. And the Lakers don't give a fuck about Luka. They got Kobe, Magic, Kareem, Shaq. And let's not even talk about all of the other celebrities that sit on the sideline.
Every game.
Dog, you better believe Luka going to come back in shape next year. I guarantee you Luka's different next year because the Mavericks would have been like, thank you for the season. The Lakers are like, nigga, we lost in 5. You gotta fucking get in shape. Yo, what up? This Sunday, if you're watching this right now, this Sunday I'm doing 4 p.m. Me and the Cut are coming to OCI Cuts in Union City, Georgia. If you're an MC and you got bars, meet us there. I'm gonna be there. Come show your skills, and you can win $10,000 at the same time. Let's go. See y'all then.
It's first time in history the Lakers as a 3 seed went out in the first round.
Yeah, with the King.
That's never happened.
With the King on the team, and all burnt out. So for me, it's like, I don't know. We all owe Nico an apology for this season at least. Now, next season he come back and he does it, then it's going to be that. But then Nico can have his team with the Mavericks and they'll be at full speed. So we'll get to see what they are. But I just think Nico was right. I think every time I watch the game, I watch Luka's defense assignment to watch him and they always went to him. So it's like, how can your greatest player be only great half the time?
Yeah, it ain't like football.
And that's on
you
offense.
can switch plays. You gotta play both sides.
So that's what I'm saying. So I think that the Lakers' loss is going to be great for the Lakers organization because Luka's going to come back in shape. But I think that for the next 12 months, until Luka comes back in shape and they win a championship with Luka, everybody needs to say Nico was right. What else are we talking about?
But
okay, let's go, Jordy.
I don't think the loss was on Luka or LeBron or nobody. They put up their numbers. Y'all know who the loss was? Gabe Vincent.
What?
He got 26 minutes, 0 points. And he coming from the Heat.
You are a Laker fan if you say, listen, it was J.J. Redick's fault.
Yeah, because he was playing.
Because
he had no subs.
No, first of all,
game 4.
First of all, Rudy Gobert had 27 points and like 25 rebounds.
Oh my God!
And the Lakers' tallest rebounder, J.J. Redick, sat him the game. Jackson Hayes. What are we talking about? Like the Lakers should be taking J.J. Redick out right now. And by the way, he's a great coach, but I think that I actually think the Lakers are going to be a dynasty with JJ Redick and Luka. I really believe that. I believe that JJ Redick is a brilliant coach. I believe that he just needs to go through his growing pains. And I believe Luka has to care about winning to get in shape. And I think that they're going to come back. And I really believe that this Laker team is going to be different because Luka's going to be what he needs to be. They need to sit Luka down and give him a whole lesson on Mamba mentality.
Is he Batman or Robin moving forward?
Who?
Luka. Because to me, I think he needs to be Batman because that's the way it was in Dallas. Well, I think with LeBron, it kind of...
I think he can't be Batman unless you play defense.
Ooh.
How are you leading us and you're only playing half the time?
True.
Batman's whole thing is to protect the city.
Yeah, like I think Luka's a great player. I think he's a souped up version of LaMelo Ball because it's very entertaining to watch. Man, when Luka does that kick, oh my God, I love it. Love the kid as a player, but it's just when it's crunch time, I'll take Brunson over Luka. Watch Brunson play. Watch Brunson play. By the way, Luka ran Brunson away. Think about it. Like
that's true.
He's not a team killer yet, but if he doesn't change in the next 2 years, he will be. Damn. So that's why I'm like, I think he's on the right team. LA is not celebrating him. LA is not thanking Luka for the 3rd seed. That's not how the city works.
Yeah,
Dallas is thanking Luka for being there. Thank you, Luka. We love you. LA is like, nigga, you better win. You see what Kobe told Bron? Hey, you better win. We don't. Just the Lakers. We are only here to win. So I think that Nico was right. So.
I'm minding my business, man. How y'all gonna be fucking with me? I just sent y'all nigga home. Tyler, how they gonna do that?
They be talking shit.
Man, they been talking shit all week.
Hey, all the analysts said what they say?
Lakers in 5. And then look, when we was up 3-1, they said Lakers in 7.
Ain't they say that?
Go to hell today. Hey, Tyler, what is it? Hey, the good guy gonna die in this movie. Hey, the good guy gonna die in this movie. Hey, Morris Chestnut died in this movie.
Hey, you mentioned Morris Chestnut. Is that your favorite movie, Boys in the Hood?
Nah, that ain't my favorite movie. My favorite movie, Matilda.
Matilda?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out. I've never seen it.
Are you tripping?
Yeah,
you need to go see that. Let's go, Trey. Trey, watch the car, watch the car, watch the pretty lady in the back. I ain't got none. Help the team, man. I ain't got none. Real OG. Know what you know? Know you a real.
So
I had to say that.
Yeah, Lou Williams he just came out saying that Anthony Edwards is doing an awful job if he does not want to be the face of the NBA. And I'm just wondering your thoughts on that because it seems from him beating KD last year, him beating LeBron this year, people are feeling like he's going to be playing Steph. The Warriors are probably going to go ahead and take care of business tomorrow night against Houston or whatever.
Okay.
Do you feel that Anthony Edwards will officially be the face of the NBA when this season concludes?
I feel like if I had to start a team with anybody right now, I want Ant Edwards. And the crazy thing, I'm going to say something because he hasn't mentally grown up as an adult male, like making babies, being responsible, and even how he spoke to Obama, and I spoke on that. But let's remove that. Him as a player, I want him more than I want anybody on my team. He's
over Giannis?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Name the only person I would probably take over him is Jokic, but I still probably take Ant over Jokic right now. I think Ant is going to be, to me, Ant feels like Michael Jordan. He's charming, he's fun, he wants to win, he's talk shit to the players, all the players respect him, and the nigga really can ball, bro. Like, so to me, it's like, and I think that what he showed us is that Luka, remember he did it to KD in Phoenix last year, Oh, Denver, Jokic, he lost to Kyrie and Luka in the finals, of course, but I think he underestimated them. I think that they thought that was going to be an easy fight. So I don't know. They blew the team up, traded Cat to the Knicks. Thank God we got the Cat. But I think they about to kill it, man.
So because I love that, because I was going to ask, with you being a Knicks fan, do you feel the Julius Randle Cat trade? Do you think people spoke too soon when they felt like, oh, what was Minnesota doing? Do you feel like they spoke too soon?
Well, I'm a Knicks fan, so I didn't give a fuck. I'm just happy that we got rid of Randle.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't stand Randle. And I can tell you why. See, I'm glad we talk about sports. Most people want to talk about sports, and they talk about the game. I think about the mentality, right?
Okay.
So for example, Randall is a great player. He's a great Robin. When he was on the Knicks, he thought he was Batman. And our Batman became Brunson.
Got you.
So now we got Brunson. We like, yo, give him the ball and play off. So he didn't respect that. So you got to trade him to another team where he's not the man. So now he has to accept his role because now he's coming to Ant's team. So it's a psychology thing with how I saw how it was going to play out and everything he was doing. That's how I saw it. So I get an example, right? I'm glad we talk about sports because I look at the sports like this. Like everybody I love KD over LeBron. And I think LeBron's move was weaker than KD's. I'm going to tell you why. Let me tell you why. Nobody's ever talked about this, and I'm going to tell you why.
How? I'm confused.
Oh, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because even though Durant is he's a Batman level talent, he has a Robin personality. And the Batman personality on his team was Russell Westbrook. Now, Russell Westbrook never accepted the Robin role. So look at it from Kevin Durant's standpoint. I can't win with this guy because this guy wants to show the world he's the best. Him the best. So look at it from Durant's standpoint. I can't convince Russell to play the way I need him to play. That's what I got to do. I'm going to go play with somebody who plays the way I want to play. That was Golden State. Now, the reason why I say he couldn't, now mind you, look at Russell Westbrook. How many years later? 7 years later, he's still the same player. He's a dog. We love him. Mm-hmm. But he hasn't even been to the finals before because of the way he plays the game. It's just hard to win with him, right? But so Kevin Durant went to the thing. Now, here's why I didn't like LeBron's move and why I thought it was weaker. Because they did say Kevin went to a team that was 3-1, but look at it from his perspective. I know there's a better way to play. I know there's a way that if I could play that I can truly win. And we're up 3-1 and we're not playing that way. I'm going to go play with the guys that want to play that way. And then when he won his championship, then he went to Brooklyn to try to be the man. And now he's in Phoenix and he's not that. But my point is that LeBron was the man in Cleveland. He didn't have to leave. He left. He could have told Bosh and them, y'all can play with me. But he went to their team. Even though Wade laid it down, but Miami is still considered Wade County.
True.
Not LeBron. So you won a chip. You did, but you won a chip for them. You didn't win a chip for you. Because the chip you won for you was the Cleveland chip. That's why you said, Cleveland is for you. Like, that was the one that mattered to you. He went back there to Cleveland because he was like, I know how to win now. So that's what people don't understand. I'll use me for an example. When people get so mad at people for the decisions they make, but sometimes we're just trying to figure out how to win, y'all. We're just trying to figure out how to win. We're trying to figure out how to win and honor our talent. So that's why I didn't blame him for that. And then look, he went to Golden State. He won 2 MVP. It was, to me, he still did it, but I think that LeBron was the man already, and whoever came on his team would have known this LeBron's team, we planned it around him. And I think that KD, the Oklahoma City Thunder at the time, was considered him and Russ's team. Remember, they had James Harden also, who had to go leave to be an MVP.
Yeah.
So these guys were like individual players who want to show the world. So what happens the year that they leave? What happens the next season after Durant leaves and goes to Golden State? Let me tell you what happens. Russell got what he wanted. Durant got what he wanted. Russell got the MVP. He got the MVP because he averaged a triple-double. And Durant won the championship in the finals MVP. Everybody's happy. Why can't that be the story?
I guess I'm wrong. The way you broke that down, I'm not going to lie. I think I was one of the people who was like, this is more intentionality versus irony. But the way you just broke it down, because as you was going, I'm listening, but I'm thinking, who else could he have went to other than the Warriors? But technically, that is the team that played the way
he played.
So that's just ironically they happened to have,
and that's why they won the first season. The first 2 seasons he was there, and they lost that third one. They would have won more if he didn't get injured. It's the same concept. So yeah, I just think that if somebody just asked me, can I shoot a 3-pointer? That's funny. I can't shoot. I can shoot a 3-pointer. By the way, I have a full court basketball court at my house. Dame TV, do you? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can be a fan, and you can too. But my 3-pointers don't have nothing to do with what I see. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm just looking at it from. I just hate that they gave Durant such a thing. And Durant is he's top 5 players of all time for me. Like, Steph Curry is my favorite player ever. Second is Shaq, and then after that I might say Durant. And I'm a Knicks fan.
That's you speaking to the like we was with Punch, subjective versus objective. That's your personal.
That's my personal.
Okay.
That's why I said my favorite players, not who I think the greatest are. I
Gotcha.
think like my favorite players. I just love them. But yeah, I just hate that Durant gets so much flack for that when he couldn't win with Russ, because nobody's won with Russ.
So with this Anthony Edwards,
And he went to go win with Steph, and guess what? You can win with Steph. People have won with Steph. That's why it's just how the games resonate differently.
So let's speak to that. So when you look at that, only because I'm thinking a comment's gonna come through and say, okay, well you just spoke about Anthony Edwards. He's the face. So they move Cat around, bring Julius Randle over, somebody who knows, he's probably gonna be submissive to him.
Yep.
What about somebody who says, well, KD, how come he didn't want to tell them, go get me somebody else who's better to play with instead of Russ?
Because who's better than Russ to play with in the Oklahoma City Mine? Remember, he was the last one that stayed. Baca, Harden, Durant, everybody left. Russ was the last one that stayed. Who knows why? Mind you, Russ is a better leader than KD. He's just not a better player.
So it's like Kyrie and LeBron.
I think the problem with the NBA is this. They want to crown the best player the leader. The best player is not the leader.
Got you.
The leader is who leads. The best player is who plays the best.
Got you.
Kevin Durant's just not a leader.
Got you.
Steph Curry, I don't know if Steph Curry's a leader.
Yeah, Draymond's the leader there.
Draymond's the leader.
Yeah.
Steph is the best player though, right? So it's like, so Kevin just wasn't the leader, and I don't think he has leadership in him. I think he's just kind of like a that likes to play ball, and he's just like, I don't want to go through all that shit. I just want to play with the right players, and that's what happened.